The Fort Myers facility is no longer spewing large amounts of a potentially cancer-causing air any longer, but people that live nearby are still worried about the long-term effects.
Yeah, Wink News reporter Claire Galt spoke exclusively to Congressman Byron Donalds about what he learned after a tour.
It's been more than a month since the Environmental Protection Agency told people who live, work, and play near the Lee Sars American Contract Systems plant in Fort Myers they could be at an increased risk for cancer. Since opening in 2011, the facility located along Adelmo Lane, east of Metro Parkway and south of Page Field, spewed a toxic gas called ethylene oxide, or ETO, into the air.
We can't even begin to estimate what the long-term impacts of this on anything is, to be honest with you.
For more than a month, the Centers for Disease Control has not said whether it will offer testing, so people might know if they actually are at an increased risk.
That's still a conversation going on between CDC and the Department of Health.
Congressman Byron Donalds, who is pushing for the testing, told me in this exclusive interview the CDC did perform cancer cluster testing near the plant.
There were no discernible findings from the cancer cluster study.
But so far, so good is not good enough for Donalds or for Amber Siebel. She wants to know if she, her children, her husband will develop cancer in the future. But she's not confident the CDC will come through anytime soon.
Until it's an absolute wildfire like COVID, for example, that they just aren't going to address it.
Siebel told me she doesn't know what's worse, the waiting or the worrying.
What can we do if no one will talk about it?
Lee Sars American Contract Systems did voluntarily install these scrubbers that testing shows have reduced emissions by 99.9%. Is that too little too late? Siebel hopes and prays that's not the case. Claire Galt, Wink News.
Now, adding to people's frustration, the CDC did not tell people who live or work near the Lee Sars American Contract Systems plant if its scientists even did the cancer cluster study.